one of our lovely players who will give today's recap, and who it is today, I do not know.
It actually would
Hi,
make
Jack.
sense if Wyatt was the one making the recap because the session was a lot of around him the last session.
Yeah, I was gonna say I woke up and chose
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah, I woke up, chose violence.
No, you woke up and chose mediation. Then Bortas woke up and chose murder. Then you switched
That's
your
true.
opinion to murder.
Well, I mean, yeah. We can go with that.
Oh, sure, let's go with that.
Very good question, Bortas.
Yes, I can.
So who's doing recap?
I'll do it.
Ryan.
So Ryoth woke up and he tried to sneak out of bed, but he did that poorly. And then he told Nala that he needed to go on a walk. He collected his weapons and he went to pay Bortusk a visit. And then he got killed. Bortusk tried to salvage it and help him, but he couldn't, and he died. Oh, and Wrath died. So then something happened, and Ryoth came back to life with a creepy voice and told Bortusk not to insult Ryoth's mother again, or he couldn't. The next time he woke up, his insides may be on the outside. And then Bortusk tried to. He thought he was fixing the situation, but he was just making it worse. And then,
As he always does.
yeah, and then this voice said that he hadn't killed. Bortus was saying that he was sorry that he killed him, and the voice was saying, "You didn't kill him. Didn't kill me. You killed him." And then attacked Bortusk. And then there was a fight broke out, and then this creature was stalking Bortusk. Bortusk woke up some of the others. It was just the healers, wasn't it?
Yeah, the healers were the first ones to
I
wake
think
up.
everybody.
Eventually,
Yeah.
everyone woke up.
Yeah,
Except for Eager.
yeah. That's right. And then Gimni Jimny cast Toll the Dead, and what's the god's name that showed up?
Ernalda.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, Noldo showed up and pulled this creature from Ryoth, and then he collapsed, and then the healers healed him, and that's about it.
And then they went back to sleep.
Yes. Then everyone, well, yeah, I got put to sleep. Everyone went back to sleep.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Also, is it
Yeah.
just me, or is there supposed to be music?
Yeah.
And we
the music.
finally got our deserving long rest.
The day finally ended
We finally.
after like 8 sessions.
Yeah.
Sorry, apparently I had put the music too low.
It's so low that we couldn't hear it.
Yeah. Apparently I almost muted it. My bad.
Nice job, Pass. Nice job.
Professional streamer.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm only a novice streamer. Give me a break, okay?
You don't get a break.
No.
I don't know what we're whispering about.
Neither do I.
I don't know.
The baby's sleeping.
Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Shut up.
Your mom.
Why are we whispering?
Fuck
So-
shit brigade over here.
That was week.
That was
Yes, the day breaks, and all of you awaken
Finally getting
to
our long
the
rest.
noises of the camping for activity.
I'm just gonna say I don't awaken.
Well, it's late morning, so all of you will have had your a full rest.
Yeah,
Fine.
but I won't be up for a while. I'm still in like a coma.
Weren't you actually, challenged to a competition of catching game?
I think that was
I
back when we
was.
went to see the
That was
tree
before. That was before
before
the
the
tribe
raid.
was almost murdered. I don't think that's exactly a high priority at the moment.
Low priority business right now.
Pass.
Yes,
Do I lose 1 level of exhaustion?
yes.
Okay, good. Now I only have half speed. And disadvantage on ability checks.
Wait,
everything.
how are you that exhausted again?
I can't.
Because
I
of the
can't
8th
carry.
level lightning bolt.
Oh,
recoil
right.
blast recoil.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for that, by the way.
Hey, once again, didn't know that was gonna happen.
You're welcome for the heals. You're welcome for the heals. Alright.
Give me a moment. Pepper is apparently having
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties because she's saying she can't hear music or anything.
Hmm.
So I just need to really check that she didn't accidentally mute the channel.
Also, one thing aside, Bortask, have you still yoinked all my stuff?
I think he yoinked the apple and gave it to me, but I don't think he yoinked much else.
Yeah, I yoinked the apple.
And I ate the apple.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, and
What a-
needed it.
Dick.
She apparently played with her sound dial, apparently.
Oh, nice job, Pepper. Nice job.
Wait, you mean you can't hear them now?
What?
Please hold as we decide to fix these technical difficulties.
Please return after these short messages.
Could we get like one of those elevator music that just kind of plays in the background when we're doing this?
Well, that's what we should be having on the Be Right Back screen.
I'm sure Pass, you can figure out how that works.
Yeah.
You want,
The thing is it royalty free?
Sponsor messages.
I don't think I think elevator music should be royalty free. I don't see why that would need a royalty. It's used in like every fucking elevator.
Except the ones that matter.
Well, yeah, but those are different. You got the public ones, and then you got these fucking wicked ass private ones. After 8 sessions in development, we finally got to the next day.
Can you
I'm really
now
fucking-
hear them and the music?
Hi. App. App.
People,
You can hear people?
Hoorah.
You heard people?
I hear. Yes.
This is the figment of your imagination.
need
You
to
are
listen.
perceiving.
This is this is a figment of your imagination. You hear nothing. This
We
is
are
all
not
in your
real.
head.
We are your
Actually,
subconscious.
Pepper is not
And I
real.
slowly
we
hear the
all are
music. I
mad.
hear everything now.
You can hear everything? Okay.
You were in the Matrix. We've been trying to reach you.
Put your car's extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended.
God damn it,
Yeah,
stop
guys.
with the commercial stuff, guys.
Why? You need the support.
Commercial break over. Let's go.
Ready to play now.
Alright.
Alright.
We finished our long rest, I'm assuming.
Yes, you wake
Yeah.
up for a late morning because disturbed sleep for you and a lot of people, so they had a little bit of a sleep in.
I
gonna
think we're allowed a
go
bit of
by
a sleep in after all the fighting we did.
Yes.
And all the burial and that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a question. Is Riot in the tent?
Yes.
Hmm.
Nala is like sleeping, hugging him while he's wrapped in several furs, like hugging him.
Yeah, Nala is not letting go
How
of him.
bad does he look?
I mean, I did heal him. I think we healed him
You
pretty
did heal
well.
him, but he's gonna be out for a while.
So,
Like he had ribs poking out of his side and whatnot.
so what?
A lot of broken bones.
Another day of downtime.
I'm gonna.
Well, you can spend some time for people who has been suffering from exhaustion to heal that up.
I suggest a downtime because I have something I really want to do.
I also need to check on the crops if they've been damaged.
Quietly sulks in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask Pass a question. Pass. So we are in a mountainside, right?
Yes, cliffside
Is there
rather.
any snow? Is there any snow at the like peak?
At a few of the highest peak of this mountain range, you guys are in. I'll just go to the world map or the region map.
Oh right,
God,
this
the
this
fucking drawing.
I forgot about this. The arrow, what the fuck?
This is the god arrow.
So, how long would it take me to climb one of these peaks so I can reach the snow?
It would probably take a day or two because it's like stiff. Like it's almost like
Steep climb?
it's a literal wall going upwards, and you don't really have feet that's that good for climbing. Like there are some
Right,
small
yeah,
paths leading up to some small plateaus on the side, like sticking out.
I got the hands of climbing though. I can just grab the mountain and like
Pull yourself up,
put my
or in this
hands
case,
in
pull the mountain down.
Yeah,
Who is he, Chuck
yeah.
Norris?
If you are strong enough, you can kick the air and start flying.
You're not a scout.
Bro.
And yeah, I'm not that strong yet, and but I believe I can pull the mountain.
Pull the top of the
I-
mountain
I-
down towards you.
Is
Yes,
this
yeah, I believe I can do that.
that's cartoon level shit right there?
That's just delusional faith.
I'm okay with it taking a day though. So, while you are recovering from your exhaustion, I will climb the mountain.
You know, it's a day of straight climbing, no rest. At least. Or a
Yeah.
couple of days of straight climbing, no rest.
Can rest at the top if you're saying, oh, you would need to take a long rest. I'm okay with harsh climates, especially cold.
Pass.
Give me a moment. I'm
we are
balancing
doing-
some shit right now.
Take your time.
If you are doing like a time skip for Iger to recover from his exhaustion, he has 2 more levels in.
That's what I'm
Right.
gonna ask him something about. Just give him a minute.
Yeah, complete at the PC again. What's up?
I wanted to ask, like, I still have 2 levels of exhaustion. Does it require 16 hours to recover or 2 full days?
You
Long
can.
rest, don't it?
It takes per exhaustion points takes a entire day of low activity or resting to recover from.
Alright, so I guess there you have it.
Alright, so in that 2 day climb at the top,
I'd probably
And,
just spend those days meditating then, restoring my faith.
What faith?
and
Okay, now you're just being mean.
He's just picking up all the broken pieces and trying to glue it back together.
I never saw any faith in this. I just saw a shattered plate, and now he's trying to put it back together. Well, what is this?
Broken china? What?
No, you guys are eating out of bowls and plates made of wood, or in some cases clay, if you're fancy enough.
Very fancy.
Might even be
So-
engraved or something like that.
are we doing a time skip? Let me ask this to the party. Are we waiting 2 days?
But
I feel like
you're doing
something
that.
might
I
happen.
want a downtime because I need to figure out something.
We need to make sure the rest of our party's at tip-top shape before we decide anything around the lines of leaving the camp.
Yeah, definitely.
If we're not going
I'm
at
gonna be
max...
sleeping.
I'm gonna be
So-
experimenting with dangerous magic. Don't worry about it.
God damn it, why am I... I'm gonna be working on the crops.
To be fair, that's what you always do, Avis.
Maybe.
And Jimny will be stalking Avis.
Yep.
Maybe fucking...
No.
Wait.
I'd be
Sorry?
helping Spirits with the crops.
Really
Oh,
gonna
okay.
help me on the farmland, eh?
So isn't this like literally your time to like learn shit? The shit you wanted to learn?
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah,
please spirits, do not start adopting a southern accent.
Why?
Please do.
No. Why?
Singing Sweet Home Alabama.
know?
Bro, we're gonna be going in American land.
Them Texan farmers.
I feel mildly insulted.
Any Dixie in the chat.
I think that's the point.
I am damn near by definition a redneck.
Okay, Bartosk, you start climbing the mountain. A lot of people like stops what they're doing and looking, and you just starting climbing up the mountain. Shakes their head and goes about
I
their
will
business.
look for rocks. I will look for strong stones on the way.
Oh,
Gonna find some good rocks.
what kind of rocks are you looking for? Give me a
I
description
mean,
of
we
what
used
type of rock you're
copper.
looking for. What?
Like I want a rock that is incredibly tough, so I can break bigger rocks by using the big rock, and break bigger rocks into smaller rocks, or break people into smaller people.
That's not how people work.
What the fuck?
And
Just hit a dude and turn him into a kid. Yeah, there we go. Worked.
Wait, does it turn into two
Yep.
kids or...
Is this that Bible scene where a king threatens to cut a child in half?
Yeah, they don't become two kids though. Just,
No.
they just
No,
get
no,
half
no.
a kid each.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's continue onwards.
that's not how that works.
I feel like this might be a little bit unrelated.
This is...
Yeah, but this is
Very
what do you think we're used to? This is constant tomfoolery in this group.
Shh.
so I'm looking for greenish and bluish rocks that look similar to copper, and especially tough rocks. Since I'm like actually punching through this mountain, I believe I can
are you literally punching the mountain when you get up to one of the few plateaus or outcrops of rock.
Oh god, rock slides.
Not that I am punching, but I am grabbing it hard. So it's like, think about it like I'm climbing the mountain, and as I am climbing, I am sometimes gripping a little stronger to check the.
You're about to rip out
That
pieces
might-
of the mountain.
That might include punching and headbutts sometime.
Think before you do.
Too late, I'm gonna roll a dice.
Also, that's impossible for Bortusk.
I'm gonna roll a die. Should I keep this in chat? Let's see what the chat says. Because you see, we have... Room, you don't... You don't count, damn it. Okay, let's see what happens. Open roll it is then.
21 out of a D100.
Oh.
That's good or bad.
Is that a Nodders or a Poggers?
Oh.
Is that tragic?
It's Poggant, I see.
Is that an others or noppers?
Okay, let's see
It's
here.
noppers. Noppers?
Is that damage?
Might be.
The D8, okay. D10s, some D8s.
I'm
Okay.
going through a lot of tables here.
Got it.
Good lord.
I think you royally fucked up, Bortusk.
Maybe not.
He
He might hurt himself, if anything.
No.
No?
Baltusk, has you... does this really rough climbing where you're literally trying to punch or rip at the mountain as you're climbing. You suddenly hear a loud crack and you see a lot of dust starting to... and cracks forming. In the mountain has an entire section
Rock
breaks
slide.
off.
I feel like this music is not fitting for this.
No, it's not. Give me a moment. I'm gonna change this.
Yeah, so casually kill the entire tribe, okay.
He's not gonna kill the whole tribe.
This is like an action. You guys are inside. It's fine. So this is like
yeah,
an
inside
action
the mountain that is
the
currently
squirrel
falling
from
apart.
There's
No,
a
it's
cover the
fall.
entrance.
No, it
No.
will
Yeah,
not.
this is an action the squirrel from the Ice Age would do. Like I plant a single acorn and I start the Ice Age to melt.
And you see how a chunk on the what I would describe right now has 3 double-decker transportation trucks breaks off and tumbles down below. You are pretty high up and you see how it starts falling, it cascades and more pieces starts to fall off. And joining it has this also breaks apart as it falls down, destroying many of the plateaus you were climbing on earlier.
Oh god.
Mm.
How are you gonna get back down?
Plateaus?
That is like
So,
a 30-ton boulder.
Which mountain? Which mountain I'm climbing here? Which one of these?
You're
'Cause I'm
climbing
gonna
the
make that
main
much shorter when I
mountain
make it
range.
up.
You like
The-
went out of the camp, start climbing up, and that's why people were looking at you weird. For the rest of you guys, you hear and feel the crack, almost as if thunder is being cracked, as you start seeing dust and the ground itself shaking as it gets really dark. And then the first few pebbles
Man, I just wanted to.
starts to fall on the outside, and people start screaming, and then the mountain pieces starts to hit the ground outside.
I have a small question.
How much time do we have before between the sounds initiating and the rocks arriving?
It's almost instantaneous.
So,
Fuck.
where is the crops again? They're outside of the cave, right?
Actually,
they're
a
fucked.
a bit down the mountain because there's a large amount of just straight up stone here. It's like more in the wooded area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say, do I see this shit going down?
So I
You're
Is there
breaking up, Bortusk.
anyone nearby me who is close to get hit by some rocks?
Trying.
Oh boy.
No, wait, this is wrong music. Wrong music. God damn it!
So I'm also curious if if I notice this and if I'm able to actually try and get people away from the rocks.
Out.
I mean, I'm sure you would hear it at least.
But I feel like you might be not. I think you might not be fast enough to
Yeah, you might be too
intervene.
far away.
Fair, fair.
Hey, Pass. Is anyone nearby me close to get hit by some of the rocks?
Where are
everybody's
you
inside.
in this situation? Because if I remember, you were working on your workstation, correct?
Which is
Yes.
inside the camp, I
I'm
think.
heading down to the Potters.
I think that's inside the camp, ain't it?
It's like near the entrance.
You will not be able to help anybody because it's more movement, because it means that you will have to go in action to move out, grab someone, next turn, get hit by rocks.
Action search.
I'm actually was thinking about is anyone next to me?
You're inside the cave, you are not being hit by rocks. I'm just gonna say this.
You're not
Because
within the you're not within the blast radius.
So, remember when I said I'd be experimenting with magic? I would have done that outside.
I would assume you would have done that outside.
Unless you're an absolute lunatic.
Agreed.
My killing another player back to back.
So, what do I do? What?
I'm pretty sure I'm outside working on crops, so.
If only I wasn't inside the meditation chamber.
Oh, you poor baby.
No, I mean seriously. If I was closer to the outside, I might have been able to do something about it.
You have like half speed and stuff.
I know, but that's why I'm like I will never be able to make it with half speed.
What are these numbers?
That is Bortusk.
It's not Bortusk's color.
The fuck is this?
Oh.
That's not.
Oh, that's past dictating where the rocks are going.
I'd like to point out I rolled a 2 on a d8 for what direction the rocks are falling off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad. It's gonna be
At least-
protection on this side of the map now.
I think the crop field was
You better
nearby the
hope and
water.
pray there's nobody outside the barrier right now.
There are though.
Why would
There are.
they be? Yeah, but why would they wait around this area? They would be around the forest or inside.
I don't think the crop field would be that close, so I'm not sure.
Worst case scenario would be 7, and because there would be people in this area. There's no reason to be in this area.
That entire area is what gets showered at where a big chunk of the mountain itself hammers into the ground.
Earthquake.
What entire area?
Oh no.
Now I
It's-
see.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Protection.
I need to update the map after this one, and I already hate this.
I already hate my job. Here we go.
Anyone hit by this?
Is a certain druid or warlock going to be hit by this, or any random civilians?
I would imagine if there's anyone in that blast radius, they would be able to get like saving throw.
At least the ones at the edge. The ones in the center, probably not.
Oh,
That's a movable distance.
that's a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Don't worry, guys. We're all just gonna die.
Yeah, it looks like I don't think there's anywhere I can go.
Yeah, I got a feeling that boss is gonna be kicked out of the tribe now.
I don't think he's gonna get kicked out.
He's gonna get taught a lesson though.
If he actually
Well, I mean-
survived this.
None of us know that he did it. He just climbed up and that happened.
Yeah, so the people outside have a hunch.
Yeah. Maybe if this was the
People
first thing that
outside
he'd done.
who are probably dead. No, it's like nobody knows if they are all
like-
dead.
If this was the first dumb thing he'd done, maybe not. But since it's like the 10th or 11th,
Yeah,
But you see me not actively trying to do dumb thing, right? This is an accident.
yeah.
Wait, why can't I move it?
Mm.
If every time a mammoth climbed a mountain, there was an avalanche, there will be avalanches every day around my tribe, and we would all like go extinct. This is just being unlucky.
well, whoop-de freaky do. What happened to your tribe, eh?
They got captured. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There we go. That entire area I just drew.
Gets bombarded.
It's actually good. We can like build stuff on this. Not
Is a hail and a rain of loose rock.
So it's just a shit ton of rocks.
This is big
So
rock.
where's the
This is
field
loose rock.
compared to this area?
Just
And
wanna-
everything in for 20 to 30 feet of this cloud of rocks still take damage as there might be, because this is where the heaviest of it fell.
Yeah.
This is solid rock. This is broken rock rain.
Yeah. And there's still like pieces falling all over the place,
Oh,
like
so it's
here.
like shrapnel.
Yeah. Because the big one several pieces of that broke off, hit each other like sending shrapnel of small piece of rock. As they also hit more rocks on the way down.
So pretty much
Just an avalanche.
anyone underneath this thing is literally not gonna survive.
Pass. Where is the field on this map?
Is it further in or is it?
It's not on this map because it's further away.
I saw where he clicked. That seems safe to
Up
me.
here.
That seems safe to me. I'm happy.
So the field is still intact.
It should be.
Well, I mean, how big is it?
I'd say it probably wouldn't be too big, seeing that we recently started the idea of agriculture. So
That's fair.
Yeah, I imagine like a small pasture.
yeah, basically what pastures do right there. Yeah, that's what I was imagining too.
You're just.
Yeah, no, that is too close for comfort.
The worst part is I was planning to go there anyways to deal with crops.
Yeah, you're
You
there.
are in. You are there.
Is Magenta with me? Because I did say bring that
Yes.
up. Okay. Bring your doctor work day.
And Jimny was there as well.
Yep.
Jimmy's there as well, and there are several other people from out there. There's even people down by the water washing or bathing right now.
Oh boy.
And there's also people coming to and from their encampment when suddenly the sky gets dark. And then the rock starts falling. And the screaming starts. And then the big crash and the screaming stops.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, some people got flattened.
I will actually see if it's possible to go out and see what the fuck was happening.
I'll definitely be seeing if there's anyone that needs, hopefully, that's still alive.
As weak as I am, hearing that sound, I am going to slowly make my way outside.
Gonna hobble your way out, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna run,
I've got a walking stick for this.
and I'm gonna
so-
grab my hammer.
The spoon is always with me.
I don't think it's big enough. I have a feeling that it's not big enough to move that rock.
It's not.
Hey, I can smash it.
I can break this rock. I can break this mountain.
Just natural
So
20s.
basically, I'm gonna run out and see what the fuck is happening, and see if
No,
anyone
Well,
got hurt.
do all the players outside like need to do saves or some shit, or like do we get to do anything to avoid stuff?
I think whatever, anyone that's
dependent on
within,
where you were.
if you're in this area, you'd be dealing with like small rocks that would be pelting you. But this, on the other hand,
If you don't make the save, you're dead.
So where would your people be
I feel
at
like,
this moment?
I don't know why, but I feel like Avis would be further out. I don't think they'd be trying anywhere near the tribe to test dangerous shit.
I'd
No,
find,
but
like,
you would still see like the shade as the sun basically even further out from the tribe would still like see the in dampening of the sun as the dust cloud basically covers for the sun, and then you hear the boom.
As I think it is. Hey, did I get hit by rocks?
Avis does not get hit by rocks. She is too far out.
Is anyone get hit by rocks?
I don't think any of us.
None of you get, or actually, Spiritus, roll me a dex
Oh,
for you, a dex save, and I'll roll for Magenta and see if any of you actually fail.
I'm
Jimmy
Hey,
was also
Jimny
there.
as well. There might be shrapnel. You might get hit by shrapnel.
Or a
Right.
loose rock or two that like cascades off.
Dexterity saving throw, right?
Yep.
Normal, I assume.
And also for you, Jimmy.
15.
I think he's on the phone.
Jens muted.
So wait, they're unable to roll, or
Yeah, I think they're on the phone to the mum.
They said they were talking to their mother. Oh, Jenna seems fine.
Jen is just an absolute god. Don't worry about it.
I mean, named after literally before the fucking Erla and Uthla split, so yeah, basically.
You might have to roll for Jimmy.
I'll roll for Jimmy.
Oh wait.
Unable to roll.
Oh, you're right.
Dex save. To see if you get hit by a loose stone or anything.
I'm probably gonna be terrible at it.
You got one less than me, so we're both pretty meh.
it's not too bad.
It's really good, actually.
Also, hello there, fat cheese pants. What do you mean? It's viewer. Give me a second, guys. What do you mean by what's the best way to keep your character sheet ready? Playing my first game of D&D today. Oh well, congratulations! I hope you'll have a nice game today.
I love the name.
In my opinion, having a folder to have your character sheet in, or one of those plastic holders for loose pages you, for example, got at school. Really good way to keep your character sheet together, in my
Oh,
opinion.
like plastifying it.
Yeah.
I prefer online PDFs.
Yeah, the online PDFs, if you just want to have like an actual folder just for that, that would work too.
Yeah.
If you want something that's easily editable, you should go digital. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're cool like me and have a erasable pen.
Shut up, Bass.
And slowly paper as well, though.
Yeah.
It does.
No, it kind of does.
It's annoying though.
Exactly.
Okay, Jimmy and Spears, you fail.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that coming at all.
I'm deaf.
Loose
You
rocks.
I will need to roll damage for both of you as you're getting hit by several pieces of loose rock.
Don't worry, the two healers, they're gonna get pelted. Huh. It's not the first time.
I feel, considering you're not in the main blast radius, it's probably minor damage.
You guys have D10s for hit die. You are fine.
All
You
of
are
us
not
have
a
D10s. You're the only one with D12.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
What's my health again?
32.
Man, it's almost like I never left the fight.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't say 10d4s. What the heck?
I'm like, why are there 10d4s? Why did I just take 32 damage?
My bad.
How many d4s? And we'll just like...
Did you mean to type 1d4?
64.
6,000.
6,000. Okay, yeah, 13. Okay. That's...
You take 13 damage as a hailstorm of basically small rocks explodes out from the big raining cloud here, but also has the big rock smashes to the ground, and like it throws loose rock all over the place. The people who did not get hit by the mountain piece falling down on top of them, a lot gets wounded by ricocheting rock pieces that literally punctures or completely rips off limbs.
And I guess that was, I would say, if anything, I don't know what Jimmy would do, but I'm definitely going to see if I can't help out anyone that may or may not be dying.
Also missing limbs.
I don't think...
You have a bit of prior experience with that.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I think their limbs are legitimately smashed off. Yours was severed.
Crushed.
Yours was severed and recoverable. Theirs is probably gone, like destroyed beyond repair.
You
Have
can
any of you
invent
seen what
prosthetic
happens
limbs.
when you hit someone with a sling?
Yes.
No.
Uh, let's just say it like this: if you're a proficient slinger, you can literally shoot off limbs of people. Because we are talking about
Just
rocks,
rip the chunk of meat off.
rock pieces of fist size being launched at people at
If I can recover the parts, I'll try, but
sonic speed, almost. You know, as if they were shot out either by a cannon or a gun. Not really a big gun, but still, like,
Yeah.
kind of, it rips people apart. That's what you're seeing here.
Whatever can
when
be
the dust
recovered,
settles.
we'll try and recover whatever we can recover for other people.
Now I need to roll for casualty.
Lovely. Not to take away from this moment of death and injury everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Has anything been revealed underneath the rock that broke off for Bortusk?
Yeah, did like anything like show up under kind of like underground it underneath it? Underground it. Good job, me.
Did I find the Dino Land?
He found
Oh, I was
Underground.
thinking more. I was thinking more like ore veins or gems or something.
Yeah, that's also true.
Or just more.
Oh yeah,
rock.
I said a big chunk for you guys to
I
explore
will
now.
roll
You
for
can-
that in a bit. First, I'm just gonna roll for casualty, okay? Then I'll roll for see if you actually find anything special.
All right,
Okay.
All right, boss. What did we lose? 13.
13 people, 8 crushed, 5 mangled by the rock pieces.
Man, we're just not gonna have any people left in our tribe.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
I'm
just
gonna
survived this battle.
If I can help
They get crushed.
Discount another
They
one because they're
carry,
definitely
some
gonna be killing
horse.
Bortusk.
It's a natural disaster, not my.
I'm gonna look for people who barely is alive but still can speak.
I'll use whatever the hell I can.
And carry those to the healers.
2 healers would already be working on as many
guys can
people.
cast Revivify.
We're not using.
You guys can cast Revivify as well.
We
Why
have
not?
healers in the camp.
Yeah, but
Wait,
we all.
what did we agree on was the material component for?
I think it was
the fire?
different depending on the person.
It differentiates, but in most cases you need either to sacrifice some of your own vitality to give somebody the vitality to survive, to basically come back to life. In this case, you know, you do a transfer of life.
Permanent or temporary?
That really depends if you want them to stay around for long.
Well, at some
You
point
can
they'd
fill
regain their own
yourself with
vitality.
apple.
Yeah,
So,
but it also
spirits can
depends
fill
of
up
the
that with
damage of
apple.
the damage the person has sustained. Those crushed by that rock nobody is going to sacrifice their own life to bring those back. I'm just saying that straight out.
That's the reason I will find those who I can save.
I'm saying this: spirits can fill his own white.
That. I'm not. No, don't.
At least that we.
Are you trying to bring up the fact that we could try and use the apples to constantly keep a perpetual system going?
Yeah, yeah. What I.
Actually, with the pad, Botox have
Keep cutting out Bortusk.
Yeah, he does.
the pad Botox have
Oh,
made through
So,
the
let me
tree.
check.
Wait,
How-
let Pepper finish.
How long time would it take if we need to get to the tree and get some of the fallen?
I think the people that are dying are already going to be dead. It's a long distance.
Yeah, it's like
It's a
3
long
hours
distance.
away.
Is
So
it?
it's like
It's
6 hours there and back.
it's
Yeah,
like
couple hours
six.
difference.
It's 6 hours, around 6 hours in total, because beforehand it took you like 4, 5 hours to travel there just by walking, but because there is now a literal path instead of a rough trail there, it cuts off some of the traveling distance.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the reason I asked
It's
how
still going to be
long
too
time would
long.
it take for us to get there.
Still going to be too long.
It will take around 3 hours. Some of these people don't have that time.
Okay. So stabilize, get some of them after they stay.
I'll attempt to stabilize many, and if Magenta can also help.
You could also
Gee.
try and
I
get
mean,
the
I
most
could
wounded.
also
Just
just
take them with you to
stabilize
the
them.
tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna run inside,
Yeah, I don't want
get
them
the healers. I said, we have injured people here. Help now! And just run to Rod and try to save everyone I can. Do I get the healers?
I need sad music.
We need sad music again because this is another sad episode.
All
First
I
he
wanted
kills-
was a snow bath.
First he kills Riot, then he kills a dozen people.
I
Bortos
actually need
just-
to roll if any special characters actually died in this.
Oh, don't you fucking dare.
It's a natural disaster, not my fault. Yeah, I killed 8 people.
That's not something to be proud of, dude.
Unless they're enemies.
I think the whole tribe is his enemy now.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
9.
Oh
God.
my god.
All of our families and our entire families were all there.
I mean, Eager's already lost 90%, so
So who died?
Well, there's the other 10%.
6.
Damn, bro.
You know, the worst part is those special characters are very useful, and if they've died, then we are down special and unique ways of possibly getting second chances. And help.
Oh no.
What happened, Pass?
You remember that group that was about to travel out to the tree to set up a shrine?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shrine.
Oh my god, you're not gonna tell me that Sheila was among them.
She was.
Avis lost her adopted mother.
Yeah, Bortos, you're dead. Uthmar's after you now.
Oh shit.
This is unfortunate
Died,
rolls.
elf.
Avis, roll me a D100 right now.
95.
95.
Oh my god!
Went from a really low roll to a really
another
high.
mega opposite.
It's a very...
You feel a pain. You're not sure where it's emanating from, but you're feeling a pain in your chest.
Look, I guess.
Remember that necklace that Sheila gave you?
What?
Remember when I told you that Sheila gave you a necklace?
I believe it was Uthla giving.
Yeah,
Sheila
but
a
Sheila also gave you a necklace.
No, I do not actually remember that.
Well, then I'll explain again what happens. You see how the necklace starts withering. It burns off you. It disintegrates, basically.
She looks a little confused, like what? Does it like you say it's burning? Is it like hurting her?
You feel that something is wrong and a connection you had with someone is severed in a painful way.
Can I do an like an Arcana check to get
Roll me an
more
Arcana.
information? Okay. Bam.
12.
It's enough. You know that necklaces have a really significant um, item you can give from either mother to daughter or between sisters in some case because there are a mystical meaning that it means that you're standing close to someone. So you're like giving them a sign of kinship in a sense. Even really close women sometimes give each other sisterhood necklaces.
She looks down at the withering necklace, then looks over at the so
The
the
dust
big
cloud.
mess that yeah, basically like the immense mess that the rocks have left. And starts making her way over there, I guess.
You also start
Uh,
hearing sobbing and screaming emanating in the back of your head.
the back of my head.
You recognize the voice. It's Erla. Oh, Ufla. My bad. Ufla. You hear Ufla wailing, screaming, and crying.
Alright. Avis will walk past anyone lying on the ground, not even, well, looking at them to see who they are, if they are not who she's looking for, just walking past.
Uka,
Seeing if she
who
can
is
find
really
any remnants.
Uka, who's really strong. I want to try to remove some of the big rocks, so I can see who is lying under.
Roll me a strength check or an athletics check.
Which one you?
Roll me an athletics check because you're using
Normal roll.
normal roll.
Well, if she's big mode, she has advantage. Just saying.
If you go big, you have advantage.
And
I think you would do in this panic state that you would basically force yourself out of combat into giant side and start throwing rock pieces away to clear out some of the area.
so just make it another roll, and that's advantage. Yes, 8.
18.
Yes.
You manage to clear out a lot of the bigger pieces, but you can't move the really big chunk here. But you managed to clear out all the smaller pieces around it, where you find people who have lost either a leg or both, or an arm, who were half buried by the rock pieces as they were falling down on top of them.
will yell out, "Someone fucking help me with this!"
People are trying. Like every
Trying to grab one of the big.
Is Sheila currently
I
crushed
actually
under
have
the
a
big
question.
boulder?
Is Baltok still in the mountain?
Yes.
he's out of viewing range. He's too far up for you guys to actually see him from down there.
As it was an OG question because I wanted to know, has he fallen down?
He's climbed up to the point where he's broken things below him. He has not fallen. He is still up.
Yeah.
He's still up on the mountain.
Looking down at what he just did.
Pepper, roll me roll me a D100 plus 25.
Plus 25. Plus 25. 74.
Is that okay?
49 plus 25.
74.
74.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is, but suddenly a fire inside of you is ignited as you grab hold to the big piece of the mountain and you just start lifting it with unimaginable strength and
That
power.
giant power.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just throw it away. And like you throw it a good long distance away, like you just throw it. And then you see her. Broken body. Shielding a couple of children.
Is anyone survived?
The kids are crying.
I will shrink down and go over and hug the children and whisper sadly, everything's gonna be okay now. We're gonna help you through this. I know it's terrifying, but we help you through it. And I will hug them and sadly hum to calm them.
A couple of women comes and takes the children off you. Do you take a look at who it is that you were looking at? Who were
Yes.
shielding the kids?
Yes, just after the kid is taken over, I will look who it is actually laying on the.
It was Sheila.
And then I shed a tear because I'm feeling sad for Avis.
Man, Borges gives Avis more and more reasons to kill him.
Don't intentionally do it though. It's a misunderstanding. It's a natural disaster.
Yeah,
And I will
you
look
are the
for
natural
if I can see Avis.
He's standing right next to you.
Avis.
You
Staring
see
at Sheila.
Avis no, you walk up to at this moment as she lifts up the rock and has taken the children out of her dead embrace. You walk up to see the dust settle down and the big hunk of rock being lifted by Uka and then thrown effortlessly away.
And when I see Avis, I wave her over. And
She,
I
she-
will sad to announce that your adopted mother that survived this. I'm really sorry for you, lost. And if you ever need help to get through this, I'm here for you as a friend.
Avis is just looking at the mangled corpse of Sheila.
And you can see Uka is actually crying at your behalf.
Avis has absolutely no emotion on her face. Seems like she's just overwhelmed, too overwhelmed to have anything happen.
If you want any help to give her the barrier she deserves, I will gladly do what I can to help you. But sadly, I don't have the power to bring her back.
Beers, as Paz said before, there is literally you literally would have to give up your entire life to save someone underneath that rock.
Yeah. Your normal life is extended because you ate apples, right? So you might actually be able to do that without dying in the process.
So I'm thinking it over. Because technically, Sheila was the first person to step up for Magenta. And even died protecting a couple of kids. It would cost my whole natural life, or just my whole life in general? No ands, ifs, or buts. Because if anything, I'd be willing to give up my whole natural life if we're not including the fact that apples also extend that. I'm gonna wait for an answer.
Is Pass here?
He is. Should be.
Yes.
Oh, right. I apparently had my mic turned off for a second there.
Yeah.
My bad. You would have around 30 of your natural life left.
So I'd have 30 years remaining after I would give up. Or is that after or before?
Normally, it's rare for people to get more than around the mid 40s in age.
Yes.
And you're 22. Your character is 22 right now.
Yes.
So, do you wish to sacrifice your natural life? I'm wanting to hear that perfectly clear. That's what you want to sacrifice.
I did also say that if that doesn't include the extension of the Apples edition. Because I don't know if that includes it.
Roll me a D100 plus
300.
39.
39. Slash roll. D100 plus 39. 87.
You in panicked state rushes over and you pour every bit of life force into this revival spell. You see how your hair starts to fall out and graying and dissipating.
So I'm just slowly withering away.
Are you saying that he's starting to look like an 87-year-old?
He starts to look old, like the head shaman who is like resting inside the shaman tent or gathering tent.
Oh boy, that is very much shriveled up and old.
You're gonna need some apples.
So how do you like them apples?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how this fire like bursts out of your chest, symbolizing your life as it starts draining away into Sheila, and she starts gaining color again. The blood starts to retract, the bone starts to crack back into place and heal.
Is this physically hurting him?
I'm not sure if it's physically hurting me, but I know I'm getting older literally by the second.
Yeah, but it might cause
Draining
you
him.
pain as well.
Oh, it is painful because he literally is feeling every ache you would normally feel over a long period of time as you grow older. He's feeling that in this instant he's casting the spell.
Well, you better start working on your
And
old man
Magena
voice,
rushes
Spirits.
over to you and holding on to you, crying.
You better start working on your old man voice.
I'll work on it later. I'd say, if anything, Spears is just unblinkingly focused on trying to save Sheila. Even through all the pain and suffering he's got to go through.
Does he actually succeed without killing himself?
We're about to find out.
Fire stops when he has the tiniest of little ember still cooking a little bit of fire to itself, but it's fleeting. Sheila wakes up, her eyes shudder open, and she coughs and looks panically around.
I look.
Screaming where the children is.
I just looked shocked at what just happened.
Bro just pulled off a miracle. He revived someone and didn't die.
Well, not yet.
Don't jinx it, man.
I'm just saying what could happen.
You gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh. Lovely.
I will mark that down.
Now both of us have to rest.
Don't worry, I will make you apple pie.
I don't think we even have bread yet.
No, we don't have bread yet. We haven't gotten the.
Sorry,
We haven't harvested. We haven't harvested the crops yet.
You can say, does spirits still have any teeth?
We need something malleable. Can he even eat the apples?
Mash it in the paste like baby.
Yeah.
You have to give him baby food.
No, he still has his teeth. He can still eat regular food.
Good.
Okay.
But you collapse after casting the spell as it. You put a lot of effort into casting the spell.
So how does Avis respond?
Still just staring. As she hears Sheila yelling about the kids, she crouches down. And
Do you remember
Avis
what she
will
has to
hug.
call you?
Avis will hug Sheila and say, "Worry about yourself for once, Mom."
She freezes in a moment. And looks to you. And then she starts crying as she hugs you back. So what do the rest of you do?
Well, I slowly come hobbling out on my quarterstaff, and I see all this like that pizza meme, like the guy arriving back to a fucking shit show.
In fire.
I go to Spurs. Hey, you want me to go to her mother and get you a piece of fruit? You look like one who could really use it right now.
Weakly nods his head.
I'll be back in 3 hours tops. I try.
No need to.
You can help? I look at Magena.
I have one.
You have one? Good,
She takes out the apple and starts cutting it up for him to easier eat.
so you take care of your father? Okay. If you need anything,
I'll
to
take care of him, don't worry.
just say so. I'll be there to help you and your father.
She actually starts crying as she cuts up the apple because she's panicking.
I'm going over and give her a hug. And basically doing the same sweet song, calming her down. Sweet humming.
So that was a.
He just walks out and is like, what just happened?
Should I roll a performance for calming her down with the humming? And hacking?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Ah.
Fail.
I thought Uthmar was about to come give Spears a blessing.
There we go.
He's-
The right one.
He's only asked for one blessing, and that was only for the tree. He doesn't want it for himself.
Roll Avis for that question. Roll me an intelligence check.
Me?
Avis,
No,
Avis, not
Avis.
Uka. Avis.
Okay.
7.
Man,
She.
I'm not sure, but you do remember seeing him do some climbing earlier, but you're not sure it was right above here. You think it might have been further down the mountain, because who's stupid enough to climb on top of where you live?
Bortusk is?
I have the same intelligence as you. So
Yeah, but you don't show
you're
it.
insulting. Yeah, you just
You might have a
don't
you might have a good
understand it.
intelligence. You might have a good intelligence stat, but you're not smart.
You don't have the wisdom to back it up.
Yeah, no,
I
numbers
also
do not
have this-
compensate for IRL lack of intelligence.
It's the dice
I
weren't
got
exactly with
14
him.
in both.
Should I roll performance for calming her down?
You can. If you want to calm her down, roll me a performance check. She's not the only child that's literally crying right now.
No, no.
I could gather all the children together and hum to call everyone.
Group hug everybody.
Bartusk, I need you to roll me a d100 minus 25.
Minus 25.
Minus
Normal
25.
or
Why?
hun? Pass.
Minus 25.
65.
Is it a normal roll?
That'd be. Wait. Yeah, no, it'd be 65.
Yeah, it's a normal. No, actually, you will have advantage.
I'm gonna just roll again. Yeah, 11.
It's a little bit hard to cut through all the noise of crying and screaming children and screaming people in pain. But you manage to calm Magenta down at least.
That's at least something.
Others, you are no longer on the good guy table. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked out, or you're gonna get straight up hunted.
But no, that's for my alignment, I believe. He's talking about my alignment. I was neutral. I was good, but I became true neutral later. I guess I'm now neutral evil. Is that it?
Well, I mean, Bortusk didn't do this on purpose, right?
No.
Which is why I
Yeah,
think
of course not.
it might actually be more chaotic neutral.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he was actively trying to kill people. It was him climbing, and as he was climbing, it ended up having repercussions that caused a lot of people to die.
Well, also because he did that kind of stunt, you would know that a mountain, if you keep punching in and creating weak points and start, ripping legitimately the rock from each other.
It's gonna create a rock slide.
It's I know, but it's not like I am actually strong enough to do that. Like I sent the meme in Discord. It's not like I can put a single acorn at the top of the mountain and it will split right open, right? I grab a rock, I like squeeze it in my hand, see how tough it is.
Yeah,
Take a
but
mental
to
note and keep
grab a
going.
rock, you need to literally rip it out of the mountainside.
There should be some loose rocks already. It's not like I have to break every single rock.
No, there are some loose. But if you want a really good rock, you are actually normally mine it out of, for example, a big boulder, or in this case, a mountain.
Yeah, but still, it's, it's not. I didn't do this intentionally, and it's like you are. You should be prepared to some rock slides if you are living next to a. So this is a natural disaster.
You're
That
just trying to find every possible excuse to not get blamed for what you just did.
That's why I'm saying chaotic neutral.
yes,
You do some actions and you
because I will not.
don't give a hell high water with the consequences of those actions. That's chaotic neutral.
All right.
You stand
And
by your actions, but you don't give much of a damn about the consequences for other people by your actions, be they good or bad.
all right.
That means sure.
So that's what, 7 people died and then one was brought back.
13. No.
No,
Yeah.
five more are dead. Only they died from being pelted by rocks.
5 were
Crushed
mangled.
by the boulder.
Yeah, right.
8 were killed. 1 revived.
No.
And
Avis is trying to loot the dead.
No, that's not what I
And the
said.
evil.
I was making a joke of what Spira said.
yeah, I was talking about the rock slide that happened if it revealed anything on the side of the mountain.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh yeah, because that's totally our priority right now. But I
Yeah.
remember something. I remember Paz saying something like, "You're not on the mountain anymore."
No, I am. I'm.
He never say anything about not being on the mountain.
I said he's not on the good guys table anymore.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Drop down to chaotic neutral.
And
Yes, I don't know the outcome. I don't know what happened down below.
You might have an idea, because I would assume you would hear the screams up there.
I don't think I would.
Spirit,
Yeah, I don't
roll
think so.
me a d20 plus 10.
D20 plus 10. You got it, boss. If I can type. 24.
Okay, I need to roll a d100 on that one to see what actually happens with you, because something funky might actually happen.
Oh, goody.
When he eats the apple.
Technically, I've had 2 apples in one day. Because I had one at night, and then I had one technically now.
Wait, when did you have the other apple?
When Eager basically lightning bolted Avis.
You
a
mean
day
plasma
apart.
blasted her?
Yeah.
Both options are viable.
I literally shot a plasma beam at her.
A beam of death.
Death ray.
Must
Yes.
say, did not appreciate it.
Did not like it.
It
What?
was unintentional as well.
1 out of 10
Would
experience
not-
would not do again.
Yeah.
I'm assuming after that everybody is going inside the cave and not staying outside.
Well,
So
there's
we can
still
start
7
pulling
more
more
bodies,
rocks.
you know.
There can be still more rocks coming, you know.
Well, now that the rock is out of the way, there are 7 more bodies to salvage.
After this session, Spirits, we need to have a talk privately.
Okay, yeah, I gladly.
Oh, boy.
You do one good thing for one person because they decided to be nice to your daughter and give them a chance first. And now we have to talk to the DM privately.
You got sent to the principal's office.
I got sent to the principal's office again.
No, you're not sent to the principal's office. You're sent into the janitorial closet, buddy.
Awesome, even better.
Oh, you have to go do the cleanup.
I like my janitor in high school. He was chill.
Yeah, the same was mine. He was cool. I played cards with him.
Damn.
In the janitorial closet?
Yeah, it was also his office.
We'll figure this out when we get there. Anyways,
He wants to play games with you after session.
I guess. Should I also record
That's so
it?
fun.
No, because this is something privately that happens to you.
Private, only me. Gotcha. No recording.
People
no
might figure out what is happening to you, but something is definitely happening to you.
Oh yeah, pass. I thought everything have happened because Uka said I have a feeling that what the fuck could have caused the mountains falling down. So she would go a little further back outside of the cave.
How far back you
Stop
planning on
looking
going?
up.
He was climbing for a bit, I'd assume.
And see, can
There
I
is
see
no way.
anything?
And like
And before I
you are human.
look,
You don't have
can
super view.
if I already have been big today and shrink myself down, does it mean that I can't do it again?
You can do it an amount of times equal to your proficiency bonus,
No,
which
you
is
can-
currently 3, so you can do it 2 more times.
Then I will turn big again so I can
You
have
can
a
get
big
it 2 more
view.
times.
Yeah, so it'll be one more if they're gonna use it now.
Um, do you look up the mountain or do you walk over to the big rock chunk you basically threw?
I'll look first. I will look up the mountain to see what the fuck could have triggered this.
You see
That's
a giant gar running through the mountain. Also, um, like a big chunk is like missing. Has it almost seems like it has been destabilized. The rock facade has been destabilized by something. The way the cracks unnaturally go almost in a straight line down on one side.
And do
a
I see
natural
something
disaster.
above that crater?
From down here, you can't see it. It's too high up. It's like a couple of kilometers up. This break is in the mountain. You can see the break in the mountain, but as you look up, you see that it's almost unnatural, even in one side. The way it's like
I don't believe I can make that even if I try to pass. I cannot climb even. It's not how mountain climbing works.
if you're climbing by almost punching into the mountain and creating your own hand and foothold, yes, you can. You're that strong, you
Yes,
can
I
do that.
can. Oh man, my own strength is betraying me. I am too strong for myself.
That tends to happen, buddy. Trust me.
Do I know anyone in the camp who know something about rocks
Oh yeah,
and mountains?
plenty of rocks and
One
mountains.
of the old elders.
Oh, yeah, poison tooth. Poison tooth would.
Poison Soup
Oh yeah,
would know
that
a lot about the rocks and whatnot. He usually digs in it.
Yeah, that is true. Holy fuck.
Go to Poison Tooth then.
Poison Tooth might be like, oh, well, this is very interesting.
I want to figure out what the fuck was happening.
I feel like he might also be coming out like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
What are
he's
you guys
basically
doing out
helping
here?
with the cleanup. He's helping with the cleanup by moving big chunks of rock away by picking them up either with his mouth or his front legs slash arms.
I will look at the Poison Tooth. Hey, Poison Tooth. Can I borrow you for a sec? I want to ask you of something.
If you cannot think of higher,
You can just spit the rock out.
Don't talk.
cannot see. I am busy.
It's about the what happened here. I know you have some knowledge about so we can prevent it from happening again.
What do you mean?
Come here with me. I show you.
He starts slithering away.
In my direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna point to what I just saw.
The giant scar.
Can you see it?
You see how he like for a moment just looks at it. Then he starts squinting and then he like leans his head closer as he squints at it.
His fucking neck extends.
You have to remember he like normally walk with his neck in a S shape. Now
Yes.
he's like stretching it out like in a straight line to get
Really?
closer and like focus on it.
Yeah, binocular mode. Binocular mode.
As if that tiny bit of
Ask
distance
them,
is gonna
"Hey,
distance is
can
gonna
you
make a
see
difference.
what I mean, or do you need to get high ground?
It looks like it was made to collapse.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
If you see at the finer details. It looks like someone made the mountain fall down.
But who? Who's stupid enough to claim there? Have you seen anyone go to climb the mountain?
Just within earshot of Avis.
I'm
Can
asking
you guys
questions
stop
because this is him
metagaming?
I'm talking with.
Yes, but I'm asking if I can hear this conversation.
Where
Kilo,
are you
go
standing?
back.
Yeah,
Like,
this depended on what you were
outside.
still doing and how far they were away from the rest. Okay.
Uka said he's going further out to view at the mountain. So,
Not that far that I'm gonna go in too much far away. Just enough to see what.
Like they walk. Actually, I think they would walk like in this direction, like 100 feet or so away from where the rock pieces are to get the optimal uh
The angle.
angle.
Viewpoint.
So does he hear the?
He would need to roll a perception check to hear that.
I'm
Because-
doing it, lads. God damn it.
Remember,
hates
you
me.
have advantage because of your pointy-earedness.
Wait, I do? Okay.
what?
Your
Why?
pointy-earedness.
Why the?
Wait, should I just no, wait, hold on. Do I need to note that down on my sheet that I have advantage on perception checks based on sound?
Why does he have
And
keen
sight.
hearing?
Ants? Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
Wow,
well,
you have keen
I never was.
senses?
I was never told this.
It's probably from the
Ah,
the uh, thing he went through.
Hey,
or she
that's a
went through.
21, lads.
What, the ritual?
Yeah, when her hair's fucking floating and shit.
And your ears starting to get a little bit more pointy, and your features became more symmetric and whatnot.
I guess she hear 21.
Checks. Are
Yes, you hear Uka and Poison Tooth talking about. You hear Uka because she's not hiding anything, and she's talking loudly to Poison Tooth, and Poison Tooth is talking even louder because he's that big, so he can't easily control his voice volume he's speaking in.
So yes, you hear me say, "Who's stupid enough to climb that mountain?" Have you seen anyone climb the mountain lately?
I cannot say I have.
Avis slowly looks up.
Eyes narrow.
Is she gonna say anything to answer her question?
Or Tusk.
Does I hear that?
It sounded like it was
She's
an
saying
under
it out
breath.
loud.
but you're again
Can I
100
roll a
feet
perception
away.
for hearing?
Yeah, you can roll perception as well, but you don't get advantage on it
Yeah,
because
you're
the
not perception.
distance and all the screaming and
Yeah, that's right. You are like, all the screaming.
like the goring, the moaning, and whatnot in pain that's happening all around.
Chimney would be healing some people, so
Yeah, but still, people are literally in physical pain of like losing limbs and whatnot.
I've currently been oldified. Give me a moment.
I guess I do not hear anything on a 14.
You hear aha, like a bit of a word, but you're not sure. And then you look over. You see Avis.
Looking pissed.
Oh yes, there is nothing but hate on her face right now.
I'm gonna go over to Avis. Hey, you okay, Avis? You look really mad.
I wonder why.
Why, what?
What?
Why what? That's what they asked.
Oh,
She's
I.
standing next to you.
She was. Avis was making a sarcastic remark. Not like I did not expect an actual like follow-up question of that.
It flew over her head. Just deal with it.
It did.
Uh,
It's fine.
you said someone. Someone did this.
Yes, I can talk with Poison Tooth, who's specialized in stone, and we figure out that it this one was not an accident. I just need to know who
Yes,
the fuck has climbed the mountain.
I saw Portus climbing the mountain.
Oh my god, did that idiot do this again? That's just the last straw.
Last
I'm
next
gonna
time I
tell the
see
fucking
him,
chief to throw him to
What
the fucking
what
gate.
Poison Tooth said is this was not natural. It was an accident.
Yeah. So it was,
think
You're not
Avis
there to
cares right
defend
now?
yourself.
I'm gonna go to the chief. He's gonna get thrown to the gate for this.
oh no.
Oh,
Keep
he's
putting
gonna.
the camp in danger
Old spirits, no.
on his selfish acting.
Oh, believe me, he's
Thank
gonna
you for
get more
telling
than
me,
just.
Avis.
He's gonna get more than just banished. He's gonna get hunted.
Thank you for telling Avis. I need to take care of this so he can't haunt the camp anymore. And now Uka looks like she have murder in her face.
I guess I'm making Tebow. You sure are.
Go to the chief.
Didn't you have another character that was like a panther before the Timo one?
I also have that.
That was what was it?
Mr.
Buttercup?
Peanut Butters.
Peanut butters.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
You walk up to the chieftain who is right now helping together with everybody who has the minimal understanding on how to do triage right now. Like everybody who's in the camp right now is trying to help calming people down and doing the best they can for the ones who are still alive, so to speak.
Yeah. Because she's need to get the danger removed from the camp, and she sees Vortex be the danger. So she wanna pull him to the side
I am the
and
danger.
talk in private.
Yes.
So she doesn't make more panic.
That's not good.
Oh,
What is it, okay? Can't you see I'm a little bit busy here trying to wrap this poor lad's foot? Or stump, rather.
No, but it's a little it's a little important. I'm worried about the safety of the camp. I whisper to him.
What do you mean by the safety of the camp? He basically takes um he basically his hand up and folded into a fist, and then he basically just knocks out the kid he was bandaging his stump of a leg to knock him out. He will have a sore head, but at least I have quiet so I can work. And he's not moving around that much. What do you
Um,
mean? He's staring right at you.
I'm worried that it could be dangerous to have an alliance with the Mammoth Man. He have taken a lot of trouble since he got here, and he's the one who is responsible for this accident.
He was like taking a drink out of his drinking skin.
Oh
As you
yes,
say that, he
spit
spits the
take.
drink out.
There it is.
And I'm worried that he's gonna put up a camp into more danger if he not
What what
want.
do you mean by that? That he caused this tragedy?
I had a look at the big gap in the mountain, and you know the poison tooth we have, the
Yes,
dragon king.
the
He has
dragonkin.
knowledge from stone, and we figure out that it have had some help falling down, and it occurs to me that Botox was climbing the mountain earlier.
Are you sure it might just be an evidence created by accident instead of saying straight up it was him who created it?
I got a feeling that he's responsible for triggering it because he doesn't think of his actions. I don't mean it could be his intention to kill us, but he, he needs to been keeping an eye on so his stupidity doesn't kill the entire camp. Because I'm afraid that if we give him loose and don't keep an eye on him, it's gonna be the end of the drive. He have brings so much disaster, and this one just my last straw. I beg of you, consider how to deal with this.
You see how he sits back on a rock and like completely deflates. Like the chieftain Yarrick like looks in this moment he starts looking old. Like he like is deflating. Like he's not puffing up his muscle or anything, he just looks old almost. He's still in his prime, but he's like gets this old look to him.
Fuck, I just
I
looked up
just
what his
got
last
the
name was
feeling that
again.
I need to let this come to your ears. So we, together with you, can make a decision to what to do with this problem.
I I will bring this up for the elders that this has happened because of our guest. But I am not sure what the outcome will be.
I know. Only wish the safety of the tribe.
I
That's
know.
the reason I come to you. As our great leader, you are. Evan and I will do everything in my power to help you defend this tribe. Even if it's gonna be giving him some help to think as a grown up and not a child.
Older thing.
This
Because I got a feeling that if we help him to understand the life of an adult and the responsibility, we can maybe help him to not cause so much trouble. But I leave it up to you what to decide of this.
and I'll bring this to the council and then we will see what we will come to a decision with.
So far I will.
Because this is breaking my heart, to be honest. We have been nothing but gracious hosts to him as a guest and a potential ally against the coming war. And yet, every time something has been going wrong, he has always been there. And don't tell me I don't know about him murdering someone last night.
I know what you're referring to. I was a little shocked myself.
And this is not the first time that this has happened, apparently, with him bringing us our tribe into danger. We have already lost enough good people as it is, especially like your father.
I know.
He was a close friend of mine.
He was a good man.
A great man, and a warrior, and a hunter.
Best father girl could ask. And she actually started crying a little, thinking of her father. Uh, Thank you for taking taking a ear to my worry.
Now go idle. I'll fix up this kid's leg, and
You,
we'll see if any of the druids might be able to help him later. Or else he will be needing to join the crafters from now on as a cripple.
um, uh, can you tell me what could maybe help him? Can I have a look what happened with his leg?
His he points to the stump.
Oh, so it's cut off.
He's missing. From the middle of his shin and down is gone. From the middle of his shin and down is gone.
I will look at this rune. And I look at him. I will help this child. I will try to get some more knowledge of my new fabric, my new stuff I found out who can be used for something. And I will help him walk again. I will try to find something who can replace this and help that child again. I don't know how yet, but that would be one of my goals in the future. Help this tribe to the hardest in the life. But until I figure out how to help him, we can use what we have.
Well,
So he maybe can be good warrior still in the
I'm not
future.
sure, but if you think you can make something that can make him walk again,
I
we'll
will
see.
I will work on that. But first I need to figure out something with my new station. I got some idea, but I need the knowledge to. So I will work that through the future, and maybe we could get the tribe, the strongest tribe you ever has seen.
Right now, I don't feel like our tribe is going anywhere.
We have lost a lot. We just need to keep working on it. Don't lose hope. And
We have lost more than a tenth of our numbers already. We have lost brothers, mothers, fathers, sons, and grandchildren
I know.
already. How can you say it will be fine?
It hurts in the start, but as my mother and my father always told me, and my father always told me when he was alive, don't ever lose hope. If you fall, get up again and fight. If you lose hope, everything is lost. That was his last lesson for me before this war. And I will keep my promise to him. Then I will make him proud.
As you say that, tribes, the, the chieftain looks in shock almost for just a moment. He then, turn away for a second to gather himself, and then he turns back and looks you directly in the eye. For a second there, you sounded and looked a lot like your father, and it. He puts his hand on your shoulder. I know that you already make him proud.
And she starts crying.
And he takes you in and hugs you. And we now riddles over to the healing party. Riot, you're still laying in the tent. You have heard what has happened, but neither you nor Nala has been leaving the tent because you're still completely wrapped in.
I'm still sleeping.
Yes,
You're restrained.
that too. Restrained by love.
Dear God.
But I'm passed out, so
It's the most effective restraint that works
As-
against him.
I was gonna say the only way that I am comfortable with this is because I am passed out.
That sounds like a real thing, yep. I don't get a choice in the option, do I?
Jiminy, Spirus, Tiger,
Mm-hmm.
and Avis.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what's happening right now. The screaming and whatnot has died down as people have been quite literally knocked out to keep them from screaming themselves into, you know, a worse situation. As people are still clearing away rubble and mountain pieces.
I'm just eating apples.
You're eating a apple.
Yeah, well, slices of an apple.
I'm gonna use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to procedurally move the rocks out of the way.
Any extras that are laying around.
Davis after hugging her mother and then, or her out of the mother, and then having that conversation with Uka. Is now just in deep thought, raging with anger and hate.
Oh, so she's seething, coping.
He's plotting
Copium.
murder.
Copium?
Copium.
Yes.
Is this visually?
Oh
noticeable?
yes, I imagine there's like shadows seeping off of her. That's like she's looking very frightening right now.
Like her hair is like moving aggressively in the non-existent wind, like it's and like crackles of magic shifts around her. You know, like when you keep two electrical pylons close to each other, that they shoot lightning between each other. Yeah, think about that happening all over her in a little bit.
Yeah.
If Hugo notices that, he's gonna go over to her, because Avis looking angry is never a good sign.
Avis, you alright?
I'm totally itchy.
Yeah, somehow I don't believe you.
Wonder why.
Actually, I do. Care to explain?
This rock slide wasn't entirely natural. It was caused by someone. And a certain someone we all know and hate climbed the
Eager,
same mountain today.
Eager starts. Eager starts to pinches the bridge of his nose.
It's Mortosk, isn't it?
She's got the background noise.
Who else? So, Durson, can you mute your... I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of static.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just wait till he gets back. You'll get proper punishment. I know you have a bloodthirst for him. Try to control yourself. I know that what just happened is very severe. Better yet, it's the most severe thing he's caused since he's been here. But we should at least hear him out. If he's nothing but,
Really?
if he's
After
nothing but
all
weak
he's done?
excuses, if it's nothing but worthless excuses, I won't stop you. But he deserves to have his words.
Avis doesn't say anything.
Munching and crunching on some apples.
Yeah, you're sitting and hearing all of this, Spirits.
Attempting to take a note of it.
I don't know if old guy Spirus could stop me.
I may have half movement, but I don't think all my spell slots are drained. I'm pretty sure I can still hit you pretty hard.
Or tired guy Eager.
We may both be tired, but that doesn't stop me from saving throw spell. Also, conjuring animals, which is another thing I still can do.
I've always wondered, Avis. Ever since I've met you, you've been... I don't know the word. Sour. Vengeful. There's something about you that is very... You don't seem to care about your fellow people as much as any other does. Now I know that Bortusk kind of does himself in that department, but that doesn't mean that anyone else should deserve such treatment. Why is it that you feel that?
Does that really matter?
Well, if it prevents you from brutal murder, then yes.
Perhaps it's a story for another time.
I think it'd be best if you spent some time with her right now. I feel like she needs you more than ever. And I think the same goes for your other mother.
Well, I guess that's something we can agree on. Did you need anything else?
Not really. I'm just going to finish up with removing the rocks from the earth. And then perhaps it's about time I deal with something of my own.
Would you like some help with the rock seeker? Stretching as I look younger now.
How much younger?
I don't know. Pass. A shriveled up old man? Or are we talking like early 40s?
You look in your late 20s, beginning 30s. Rough estimate.
It's a lot younger than I thought.
And these apples are powerful.
Fucking damn right they are.
Only if you feel up to it, Spirits. You just went through quite an ordeal yourself.
Feel fine.
Ojena, are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm. So he's starting to smell funny.
I'm gonna sniff myself. What the fuck?
You don't notice any difference in your smell?
I don't smell it.
Eager walks over with his walking stick and bends down to have a sniff.
Roll me a perception.
Let me just take a whiff.
Let me just take a whiff. Oh, that hurts.
Perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Getting a whiff.
Normal roll, I assume.
I don't think you have a sense. I don't think you have a heightened sense of smell. So
No, but I feel like if this is something special, it might be disadvantage as well.
that is true.
You're right, it is disadvantage because you don't have a keen sense of smell.
Alright.
You're not the main character.
Ouch. 6.
That's supposed to mean anything?
using a luck point.
Oh, gonna burn a luck. If anything, you reroll. Not sure if that would change.
Wow.
7.
Wow, these numbers.
You got a 6, a 7, and an 8. Wow.
Amazing.
You sure you're still not an old man?
I'm not
Those
an old
senses
man.
haven't kicked in yet.
I'm not the old man anymore.
You just needed yeah, a 9 and a 10, and you had a flush.
Also, he would have had disadvantage anyway because of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't he only have 2 levels?
Luck, luck would have negated that either way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
But if I roll shit, there's not much you
No,
can do about
luck
it.
gives you reroll, not.
No, it doesn't give you a reroll.
Luck allows you to
it
just
lets
roll
you
a d20
roll
and you-
another
then you
time
can
and
take that.
use that. Yeah.
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 Doesn't say you have to reroll the exact stuff.
It will literally allow you to take another
yeah.
roll on top of having advantage.
So basically, so you could
I-
have triple.
Yes.
Anyways.
it's
just
shit
double
anyway.
advantage.
It's shit anyway.
Anyways,
Yeah.
what's he whiffing?
You don't
Nothing.
smell anything change.
I'm whiffing nothing.
You're whiffing nothing, huh? Anything?
He was just looking. What the hell are you two doing?
Jenna says I smell weird. Eager decided to
There's
test
some
it.
Weird sense of smell. I don't get anything from it.
Would you like to take a whiff too?
No, thank you.
What is this? What is this? Why are you suddenly approving of this?
I'm confused on why I smell weird.
Can you try and describe it to us, Mojena?
That would be nice.
I don't know how to describe because I haven't smelled it before. That's why I say he smelled funny.
There's not the same smell as the apple.
I think she's been around dead bodies, so I don't think that's gonna be a similar smell.
I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. No.
Should I be concerned?
No, I was just thinking something that is not even possible, but be like, is it like old people smell?
That's what I was saying.
Do I smell like old person?
Is it like, does he have Alzheimer's?
I smell Alzheimer's.
Just bring her to the elders. I'm sure she'll be able to figure out what old person smells like.
She's already been around the camp. She knows what old people smell like. That's not it either.
Damn.
Bro.
I don't know. We'll figure this out later, I guess.
Or someone else with good smell. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
He's currently on a mountain.
I know, and he's not getting back into the camp because he's in a lot of trouble.
But
So, Paz,
people,
did I find any?
has- I was actually about to say something about that. So, people has the cleanup crew are doing the cleanup job of removing rock pieces. They do stumble upon a broken geode.
I'm listening.
If I can, I want to see if there's something special in the after my conversation with the chief. So can I see what it is?
Well, you remember that giant piece you kind of threw away?
Yes.
out of it was a dude.
What is it, dude?
A
The
geode?
geode.
No,
Yeah,
a
a
gem.
geode is
A
a
gem.
Geode. A dude. It's like you have a mineral that has crystallized inside of a shell of a rock.
Yeah, geode.
That
Yeah, it's basically minerals have gathered through water seeping into a hollow space inside a rock, and it's basically
Uh,
created an
if I see,
inner.
I look at, hey, I got here with that. Can I have that?
It is very vividly orange in color.
orange, you say?
Orange. That's interesting.
That is actually kind of neato.
I look at the,
Uh.
can I have this? I could
That's
use
not how
it
that works,
at my new
Bortusk.
project.
That is quite a possibility, yes.
But how does people react?
So you're literally going over to this giant piece of the mountain to pick it up again.
Attempt to, yes.
Like we're talking about like a piece of a dude with the size of our living room right now.
I will
Oh
take the hammer
Jesus!
and smash.
Oh
Goddamn.
my god.
Holy shit, that is
I would
big.
take the hammer
Bro, we're
and
rich.
try
Uka,
to hit it and see if anything happened.
Uka down smashes.
Uka smash.
Where you
I
try to
asked
break off.
people, hey, I'm gonna see, try to do something with this. People go away from in safety distance.
You,
So no one.
you take and break off some of these crystals with your hammer.
Whack!
I want to try. And
Smash!
I will ask people around, go away.
Go away. Leave me alone.
As you're holding your hammer and you're looking at the color of it, and then you look at the color of the crystals. Same orangey color.
It's copper.
I just found a lot of copper. And I know that
Crystallized copper.
Neat.
Which means it's
crystallized
pure.
copper. So I can't break it.
No, it's not Alison Cooper.
I can see if I can break it. Should I hit an attack with the hammer?
Roll me with advantage.
And this is crystallized copper, so it's in its purest form.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just got a giant ass rock of that.
Just roll attack with the hammer.
Yeah, with advantage.
So, do you guys want to know how much calories did Uka use to throw that giant rock away?
Also, yes, Ted,
It's
we are right now playing in the Stone Age, where they're slowly moving up to the Copper Age, just for your information, or the era of metal, as I call it. But you break off a big chunk as you strike the crystal at the base, and it just breaks off, and you now have something akin to this almost 2-liter bottle of a crystal that's very sharp and very pointy, I'd like to point out.
We'll make a bunch of them. So it's easier to catch.
She starts breaking off crystals.
How many hits should I take?
Is she crushing crystals? Are you just
She's
saying that?
she's using her hammer to break them off from the shell piece that she basically threw away earlier.
So if you're saying this thing is living room sized.
It's a lot of
Holy
crystals.
goddamn.
That's a lot of crystal.
We basically got
I'm
crystals for life.
basically just making some because I have a big plan with some of this.
Did I hear the deer are going to war?
Oh, we
What's
sure are.
left of them?
Okay, thank you. Too soon.
Because I have a really good idea of what it's gonna do with this, all that.
You're the only one who can do anything with all that.
I
Yeah,
know.
because she hasn't trained anybody else to work it with her.
The
Which also means that you are under some very hard pressure if you're starting to use this material willy-nilly.
I'm just gonna say, look at anyone around. I got an idea who can make Campman more exciting place to be after this.
Also, these
And
are
I say it, think it loudly. I got
Also,
an idea
these-
that this gonna be fun.
Pass. How long are these? Are these? What do you call them? Like spires? How long are these?
Honey, do you remember? Oh, god damn it! I borrowed my crystal toad to a friend of mine, so I can't use that because I used to have my own rock crystal. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking about, honey. It was the tower pylon I had. Yeah, it's like these are like double. Yeah. They are.
I have a crutch. Showed me at on a crutch. That's a big one. Okay.
The length of a crutch.
Like 2/3 of a crutch that Pepper is using right now, and that's like almost a meter, so that's almost 4 foot.
God
Damn.
She breaks up a couple of those, but
damn.
there are some that are bigger that she dare not hit because she doesn't want to get stabbed, you know?
I can imagine.
Yeah. And then I will ask people around. Do we have a carrying skin nearby?
They look at you, look at the sharp crystals.
I got an idea for it, and I can maybe make the campment something that will probably do something great for the campment.
We can make a stretcher.
I just need those to be some help to carry those without no one gonna get stabbed by them. To my station.
Or
I got a pretty good idea that I need to work on.
Pass. Would the idea that I just coined in the chat be feasible?
it would be feasible if you took one of these larger ones. You could make a lightning pylon out of it.
So I got a pretty good idea what she's gonna do with all this. And she's basically like a child on Christmas Eve. So, did I get help to carry them to my station?
Are you asking anyone for help?
Yes. I asking.
NPCs are helping gathering some of the crystal pieces that are already broken off, because that could be used to make jewelry. People are
I asked
fucking vultures already.
I
Fucking
asked them
vultures.
for carrying them to my station, and I will offer them that if they help me with this, I will help them in the future when I have making my station.
They just nod slowly. A couple of them have seen you doing your work before, so they are a little bit more eager. More than looking at you like they don't know what you're talking about.
And I will pull out my knife I've made of copper. And yes, I shown you this.
Ooh, it sparkles.
Shiny.
Yes.
Boonga boonga.
Ooh.
If you help me carry, and help me carry some of this, I will, when I have made a station, maybe make some of those for you guys. Sounds like a deal. You
Did
can
you
use
just hide
it
bone
for
steel?
cutting.
Shush.
You can use it for cutting.
Okay.
And now I have I've been helping.
Hold on.
Job done.
Off I go then.
Always work.
Lol.
I feel it.
I go.
When I am done carrying them to the place, I will ask some of the potteries to help me create a special shape. It's the bottle for like the one I used help for them to create early.
Bottle?
I showed them the one they helped me get for the arrowheads. These? You made these for me?
You mean a pot?
You know the pot you make for me? I pointed it.
Yeah. Are you talking about the crucible right now, or what are you talking about in this case?
Do you mean the mold?
I think she means the mold.
Yeah, she probably means the pouring mold.
I wonder if I found anything interesting on the way up.
Um, they look at you a little bit weird because what you're asking them about is, so you're asking them to make a shape of something that can have a flat surface that's big enough for you to hammer on without it being a rock that will chip away over time.
Yes.
They will look at you a little bit weird, and then they'll start going into their think tank, so to speak.
And I will help them make it drawings and stuff.
Oh boy, now we need to go to back to science roll.
Are you trying to create an anvil?
I think she is.
Yes, I do. I need to have a smithing station to start smithing.
You also need other tools and stuff like that, but we'll take that later.
Hammer and anvil will do for now.
I'm slowly building a station.
But as you sit with them and work, um, you others also see that people are literally pilfering that big hunk of rock that crushed several people and are starting to pilfer it for crystal pieces.
Eagle will slowly walk over, leaning heavily on his walking stick, and see what that crystal is.
Does he ask Uka?
Well, haven't you gone back into the cave by now?
You are in the cave at this point. This is after you left.
Yes. And I will,
Yeah.
in front of it, put a thing marking that I marked this for mine.
Just wrap it in a cloth with your family crest on it.
Basically.
Crests aren't even. Um,
A rune, fine, whatever.
yeah, I would rather say they might have a rune or something, but not a crest just yet.
I will basically made my room in front of it. My
I will.
family room. That's
I will
I
try
came this
and
time.
use. Pass.
Yes.
Can I try and use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the piece of rock that is directly beneath the biggest of the spires, and use it to basically in one clean movement, without chipping it, remove it from the geode?
You would need to roll on Arcana and a concentration because you would with disadvantage. I would like to point out because you need to focus your energy in creating the hand in the right size and with enough strength that it doesn't, chip it or break the crystal unnecessarily, as it like literally is pushing from the rock piece itself out.
Yeah. Okay. So you said an Arcana check and a concentration check.
Concentration on disadvantage, but I can't attack first.
That's also a
Which is still
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
No, no, still this. Oh yeah, because skill checks.
Because
Uh,
exhaustion, yep.
Yeah, because exhaustion.
why haven't you
Fortunate,
eaten an apple yet, you fool?
because I don't have one. The
Did,
I
one
think
didn't
I'm the
apple,
only
the
one
someone?
one
that has
apple
one
I
right
had
now.
was stolen and eaten.
It was stolen by Bortusk and given to me.
Huh?
I, I think
Wait,
I'm the only
Spears
one who
hadn't.
has one.
Didn't you have a cobble?
No.
I remember someone had like.
I thought
Avis ate one and took one. I took one.
I thought Eager took multiple because I thought I would have witnessed him do that. But you said you had one, which is why that was a little bit confusing.
I only took a singular one.
And I didn't take any with me.
Avis is the only one that still has one.
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna share it because we're all aware that they aren't gonna
Nope.
share it. Also, it's the one that we're unaware of it existing.
Yes.
Yep. So let's just see if my luck points and my good stats can carry me.
Or you could try this later when you're not exhausted.
This is also true.
By then, the crystal might have been salvaged already, and
I don't think they would be touching the big
You
ones.
could just ask if they can hold on.
Hold on.
Magina walks up to you looking very sheepishly.
What is it, Magina?
Don't tell anybody about this. And she will like reach into her
Do I witness this?
dress, I guess she would be wearing.
Dress? Question mark?
Her clothes.
Yes.
Leaflet dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and pull out an apple. Not very big, but
I witnessed this,
like
right?
One that would suffice.
So I will not question one why you have it on you, and two how you got that in there. But that's besides the point. My mouth is shut.
Women have secrets.
I do witness this, right?
he's doing it where you cannot see her because they like kind of walked away from where
Mm.
you were
We're over
at,
by the rock.
Yeah, I said I didn't want anything to do with those crystals or metals, so
which is way out
yeah.
to the east of the map, so
Damn.
to speak.
Very well done. I do not notice.
So you
Speaking of
just
speaking of
ignore that
speaking
Uka claimed the crystal?
speaking of which, that's definitely going to be some intrigue of Eager. How so much death was caused right in front of right in front of the camp, but the rock is all the way over there. So yeah, that's gonna come up
Oh
later.
right, you didn't realize
for
that
now.
Uka threw it. Your character wasn't outside when Uka threw the
I
fucking
wasn't
shit.
outside by that time.
That is true. I completely. Yep, I spaced that.
Yeah, because when that happened, he was like over here. There's still like tents
Slowly
and whatnot.
hobbling out.
Like there's tent
There
and
should be like a crater here.
So
There should
Iger
be a
just
crater.
gonna
there
ignore
is a crater.
the
And
figure
there's
of
the
claiming.
rock is older.
Hold on, I can't understand Uka. What were you saying?
So he's just gonna ignore that she had claimed the piece with the marking.
You
What? I
cannot
thought
you cannot claim an entire piece like that. That's
I thought you already broke some off.
Yeah, and she wanna go back and mine some more later.
you cannot claim something like that. That doesn't even exist as a
There's no
concept.
dibs yet.
You can't
If
you can't
anything-
clean something that hasn't been harvested.
Dibs don't exist
Yeah.
yet.
She at least tried.
No, we don't have dibs yet.
It's more
Anyway.
like people have the idea. Oh, this part of the rock
Free loot.
belongs to this. Rest of the rock is free loot.
This is not Russia.
This is the Stone Age. In the Stone Age, there
Long
is
he's
no
not
I.
admitted
There
it.
is only we.
Anyway, I'll eat the apple she offers me.
You will lose the 2 leftover exhaustion you have, and you will feel energized.
Oh.
Oh,
Someone died. Oh. It was.
oh, it was him.
It was
It
Jim.
was Nyan who wasn't really here anyway.
Oh.
They said that sadly they're not fully here.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. I'll So yeah, I'll feel a bit more fit. Thank you. That really hit the spot. Now to concentrate on this.
She's looking at you, a little bit twirling with her hair.
Mm. Mm.
Hey yo.
Oh, someone's a
It's a
pimp.
child.
Yeah, less than a week old. Anyway. Alright, so you said an Arcana check and a concentration check at disadvantage.
Whoop.
What the fuck?
Press too early for that one. Roll me Arcana first.
Alright. Now I do have good bonuses on these, so as long as I roll decent, I should be good.
Roll them bones.
Roll them bones, Jimmy boy.
22.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Bone.
No.
Did I hear Bonsu?
Oh,
That's
no.
your second yellow card.
You know that it's possible to do it, but you would have to concentrate into the point of where you want the hand literally to push and break it out from the roof of its crystal formation.
Would
So
work.
it will be a a hard concentration roll because if you're not
This is
controlling
I'm
both where the
literally
hand is
trying to. Yeah, I'm literally trying to use sleight of hand with a spell.
yeah. Uh, because basically, first you need to control where the hand is shooting out from. You need to control the size of the hand, but you also need to control the flexibility so that it don't just, either grabs it too hard that it basically breaks off the entire bottom or the root of the crystal, and that you can maneuver the crystal out of all these crystal pieces so that it doesn't break.
And also, don't grab it too softly so that it falls out and plummets to the ground.
And breaks.
Yeah. Fortunately, though, because Warcaster, I roll normally. All right. Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
You have proficiency in cons saves, don't you? Or, wait, no.
Yeah,
not.
I do.
Well, yes,
I
it
have a
is.
plus. I have a +7. I have a +7. And because I have Warcaster, I have advantage, so the disadvantage nullifies into a normal roll. And then on top of that, I can also use luck if I need to.
Then roll them boys.
Roll
Jimmy
them
boy.
bones. Come
Make it
on.
a good one. Come on, make it a good one. That
not
that
right.
does not suffice. I'm using luck. Come on, give me something bigger than a 4.
Bigger than a 4.
It's bigger, but
Give me something bigger than 4.
rolls a 6.
Bigger, but
Yeah.
not really better.
Well, it's better.
But not really. Like, not by much.
He
Not
doesn't
by much,
succeed.
but it might be enough.
Does he
Badge.
succeed? 1.
Ooh.
Is someone else
Might
gonna
be
get
good, that might be bad.
someone else gonna get smashed by a fucking giant stone-like object?
It breaks. It shatters as you try and you get the hand to get the correct size for it to grab onto the bottom of the root as it slowly grows out. But you're too focused on that you don't see it completely smash into a couple of the other bigger crystals on its erupture from the roots of its crystal formation, and breaks into a million pieces.
God damn it.
And you also break several other crystals by doing that.
Damn it!
You just held to command, and she gonna she gonna love you for it.
You just gave her more stuff to work with. Congratulations.
Or for the jewelers to work with, really. They love these small bits of crystal.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna be gathering them up. But I'll just have to try again with another one.
Just curious, what was you trying to do with it?
Basically, I was trying to get it, trying to collect it in one big piece, so that I would be able to turn it into basically a focal point.
A crystal
Because
tower, basically.
remember what happened when we got blessed by Perun during our fight with the Horror of Hunger?
Yes.
The copper got enchanted by the lightning strikes. If
Would
that
it not-
happens with this giant thing,
I'm actually have a question for this.
Mm-hmm.
If I hardened it and he blessed it when it hardened, could it still work? Jim Chris?
It would rather need to be in its crystalline form to be used as an energy storage. You can then take that energized crystal and then smelt it down and make it into a blessed metal or magical component, so to speak.
We didn't do it initially because we were too finicky. Like maybe if we fuck it up, we waste the enchanted copper. But if
So,
we have this much at our disposal, but unfortunately I crushed it.
so basically,
The
you
reason we
could
did it
just
in the
gather
first
as
time
much
is
as you can.
There is one potential tower left.
like, or why do it together? Bring some people and pull it out together. You don't have to do it alone.
Yeah,
I'm a fire
ask some
druid.
help.
I'm a fire druid. I
Well,
can't help.
the thing is that it is affixed to the ceiling and it's massive. So if we try and carefully remove it, at some point it's gonna break loose from the ceiling and plummet down. So I need something heavier to grab it. But if it's too strong, then it crushes it.
You you could ask how did it get there and find out that Uka was single-handed tossing it and ask, hey, apparently you're super strong when you're big, so help me?
I could.
You
Just
can
use the-
try and roll again. Basically, morph the hand into.
Yeah, because the hand's
Into
still
the
active.
shell. Yeah. Roll me a concentration check. You have learned from your arrows this time, so you do roll with advantage this time.
Okay, and I still have one luck point left if this still goes badly.
Roll dem
Nat 20, nat 20.
bones.
Roll nat 20 right now, bitch.
Well, you gonna do it or what?
Roll a double at it. Come on.
Channel your inner me and roll a double nat 20.
Somebody needs to, guys, taunt me. I need negative emotions to get this done.
Well, you're a dumbass.
Roll you ain't gonna do
your
shit,
You're
bro. You
literally
gotta fail.
terrible.
This thing's gonna shatter, and you're gonna accomplish absolutely nothing in your life.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
See, we just
Yeah,
need to
I got
find.
you.
We just need to find out what makes our luck really spike up.
Apparently, for him, it's talking shit about him.
Got it. All right, I'll remember this.
Yeah, because I
Right,
want
so
to
he's a
prove you guys
masochist.
wrong.
So he's a masochist. That's the
No. His dice are masochist.
Yes.
By proxy. Apparently.
Can't believe we literally.
No, they're just prideful.
They're prideful dice. Oh goody.
So
Yes,
anyway,
they want to show
how
difference.
how does that 23 work for you?
Well, it's much easier now when there's not, several 100 crystals in the way because you basically broke every one except for this one that were in the way to get it out. So it's just like easy to pop it out and just slowly lowering it into the grass below.
Right. Now I'm curious as to what this thing weighs, and I'll try and pick it up. And if I can't pick it up, I'll use the hand to carry it along with me.
Hmm.
It's eerily silent.
It is. Weighs about 350 to 400 pounds.
Oh Jesus!
I'm assuming
Yeah,
You
pounds.
said you went for the big
That
ones.
I
you
would
said.
only be able to drag it in that when it's that heavy. So yeah, I would be using the hand to pick it up and carry it along. 'Cause the hand don't give no shit about weight.
Yeah, the hand doesn't care about weight because it's literally made of stone. Its whole existence is weight.
Damn, bro.
Well,
That's a way to call someone fat.
Damn Skippy it is.
And I think for now, I'll probably bring it over to my family tent.
Well, yeah, sure. Just store it in your tent.
There's a
A
lot
lot
of
Now
of-
room.
that,
a lot
now
of
that they've
people are
taken it off,
looking
I
at
do
you.
claim it.
A lot of people are just looking at you and that giant hand just like holding this thing like a pen between its index and thumb, like slowly just moving, carrying this one. And they're just looking at you like you, marching back triumphantly, you know, your head held high.
I
and people
did
are
it.
just looking.
Just walk past and say, "Suck it, bitches."
Suck it, bitches.
No, I just look at
Them and I go, I mean, there's more in there if you want some yourself.
A lot of people start scampering off with chisels and whatnot in an effort to try and claim their own pieces, so to speak.
Fortunately, we've already taken the biggest chunks.
You've destroyed
I
one of
hope
the
there's
biggest
still
chunks.
Something left for me to work with.
But that's the thing. Now that there are so many small chunks, people are first just gonna grab instead of just taking more things out.
That is true.
Well, you did destroy like 80% of the entire crystal formation, so yeah, there's a lot for people to pick up.
So is there still anything left for me to actually work with?
Tusk, you have to remember, even at the toughest times, if there are any lootables, people will loot it.
Yes.
And then they'll bury the dead.
Yes.
Just pointing out.
I know, but people are very much like magpies. We see shiny, we focus on that first to distract ourselves from all the carnage.
And the moment somebody threatens to get near it, we attack. Yeah, just like magpies.
Don't worry
But is there
about
anything?
the eye on the crystal. Just take the crystal and leave the eye over there. There's guts, forget about it.
But Taz, is there anything left?
Are you
Well,
going back?
yeah, there's still a loot pieces of the big crystal in the shell part of the mountain piece that fell down.
Yeah, it's not in the same way as you left it when you took
No.
your piece.
Basically, do I still have a mining place?
A little bit, but it's not much. Because most of it, you know, he kind of broke off. And it's laying shattered on the ground right now for easy pickings. For all the jewelers and carvers who wants pieces to work with to make, you know, jewelry for the dead. Or pearls or whatever they're working on.
But now we know there's more of this in the mountain.
Somewhere in the mountain.
Somewhere up in the big crack in the mountain, yes.
We will now lovingly
And
name it the
thus-
Crack.
And thus, the advent of mining.
We're
The
not.
cracking is acknowledged this.
A crackening.
The Crack. Yes, the Crackening.
No, we're not. We're not gonna be crushing crystals, all right?
No, we
You
were
know,
more or
find another
less.
place.
We're more or less saying this is the event that Bortusk basically made a giant crack in the side of the mountain. And thanks to that, now we've discovered
Crack of the
mining.
mountain.
He is
The time
technically.
that Bortusk lost his life privileges.
It's called the asshole of the mountain.
I mean,
Makes sense.
Crack in the mountain, asshole of the mountain. I like crack better.
Oh yeah, Pash.
No,
Should
stop
I
it.
make a roll for inventing that thingy together with the purchase?
Well, for that you would need a proper smelter, which you don't.
Have yet.
You
I'm not
and
thinking about making the thingy. I'm thinking about making the thing it should be in. Figure. I told them to help.
the mold.
Yep.
They are still, trying to figure that out because it's on an entire different scale to make an anvil from making, something small to make something that big. It's an entire different scale and whatnot they need to work and figure out because either they would have to dig the mold into the ground and it would be a one-use mold only.
I only need one.
I just need one mold.
Or it would be something that you build, make in pieces, and then somehow bind together, in a sense.
Basically, yeah. I will make that suggestion for them. If it's hard to make a big one, then just small pieces, I can bind it together.
Yeah, but what can literally hold metal together?
Heat. You know?
Yeah, but the only thing that really holds metal together is out of metal.
And she just needs to discover how to melt. And she needs to discover the melt. And while they are trying to build this for them,
Now that I think about it, you don't even really need to have the whole thing be made of copper. You can also have a cover plate.
Yeah, like a log or not a stone, because stones will crush over time. So it would probably be a plated log or something like that you would need.
then she will look at the kind of oven thingy they have at the station and sit and think how she can make one who look like it and maybe use it for metal.
It would need to be bigger.
I know, but
Because
she's trying to use a hip bone. You, basically,
she's
her
trying to
brain.
use her brain muscles.
Basically, just sitting and staring at the oven and. Hmm. This big
Thinking
thing's
man
warm.
statue.
As I said, we would need to roll science rolls, but we will do that after session, I believe, since people will not be sitting here and be bored to death. Sadly, I hope my viewers are understanding of that I do not wish to bore you with all the details during the stream here.
Do I arrive at the peak at this point?
Did you say it was like a day?
It was like a day, but you guys.
Day, 2 days of climbing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I going up 1 day, coming down 2 days in total. So going up, it said like around 24 hours.
Or it's 2 days up and now 3 days down because half the route is now missing, so you would have to make another route down.
Didn't you say it was 1 day up and 1 day down?
No, I
No,
said
he never said that. Never said that.
I swear you said.
I said
24
it would
hours.
take a couple of days to climb to the top.
Okay.
I didn't specify the number. I just used the bare minimum description of an unknown phase of numbers, of cycles, of the planet's rotation.
Okay. Does anything interesting happen as I am going up, apart from the avalanche?
Oh, you want me to roll random encounters now, do you?
I mean, something. I've been waiting the entire session to something to happen.
You're not important enough anymore for that to happen. I'm joking.
It's a joke. That was a joke, I could tell.
I just need to create
Huh.
a disaster. Anything else is not important.
For legal purposes, this is a joke.
For legal purposes, at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, so how hard do you want to die?
Do you want to die via, I don't know, falling?
You come upon a cave.
A cave.
Where elderly-ish man is mumbling to himself as he's doing cave paintings.
You're good.
Who's there? Who's there? Am I hallucinating? Or is that a mammoth man I see?
Climbing the mountain.
Bortos doesn't realize it.
Go with you. Don't disturb me. I'm working.
What the fuck are you doing?
What you're working on?
Stories and songs of old, and prophecies old and new.
Can I take a look at them?
No, no, go away! Don't disturb me. You talking mammoth. I might be more crazy than I thought. Huh? Well, I have been up here for some time, I guess. And he just starts finger painting.
Alright. Can I roll a stealth
Oh no.
to like go behind them and like look at the pictures?
Are you actively gonna try and invade this?
Can I be the sneaky elephant in the room?
This is gonna be so just.
Well, it's not like he's throwing the old man out the fucking off the mountain, so it's just trying to get a peek at possible prophecy.
He's not doing that yet.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's hard to be the sneaky elephant in the room.
It's not easy being cheesy. Oh.
What's that? Is that like a
Uh-oh.
what prophecy?
Now you have triggered the wrath of the crazy man.
Congratulations, you've triggered a hidden boss fight. Please expect that.
Bortos happens.
Well, I'm sure this won't end poorly. Hopefully.
Is this the correct one?
You gotta label these, man.
Suddenly, arm shoots out of the dirt and grabs you. Has this unknown shape of a being lifts you up, made purely out of rock, snow, and ice.
I don't get a say. And I got danger sense if that helps.
I think this is a completely unseen thing.
It was melded into the ground itself. You did not see it coming at all.
And I don't.
Yeah, but I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
For
So I
fuck's
still
sake,
get the
Iker!
Yeah, I think his danger sensors would kick in.
And
My
if it can work
danger
against
sense
traps,
is
I
not
feel like
just
this would
vision.
work.
Yeah, it's not just vision. I can hear it, I can sense it. It's like a sixth sense.
But you lose it if you get blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. You're not covered by this. Okay. Um. Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Check. No.
Now, you fail to see the creature that is literally earth melted into the very ground. As it suddenly raises up, grabs you, and like melts out of the ground, and like looks at you, crooking its head a little bit to the left, as it stares into you with a pair of empty eye sockets.
Harder.
I told you to go away! Now, Bubble! Throw him off the cliff!
Did you just hear that thing bubble?
I believe that requires to be grappled. Am I grappled?
You are grappled.
I'm
Where's
gonna
the
try to
athletics check?
get out of it. Yeah, you didn't do any athletics or anything. I haven't seen him, but he didn't do any.
It's like if you don't see the trap, but you're still springing. Aren't you, technically grappled by the trap?
No,
If
you
it's a
always
grapple.
get, even
No,
if you
you
don't
then
notice a
roll
trap,
your
if it
save.
goes off, you still get a save for it.
Fair.
Yeah, I need to do a save then.
Another save. It's athletic. Adverse athletics.
Four.
That's a pretty good.
I mean, I do be a barbarian, and I rolled an 18.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Hey, old man, no need to be aggressive. I'm just here to talk. I'm climbing the mountain and I'm taking
Yeah,
a break
but you
here.
don't need to disturb my work. Now get out of here before Bubble throws you off the mountain.
I guess. Okay.
Leave.
Nice to meet you too, Bubble.
The
Okay. Be
golem just
careful.
looks at you with
Rock.
its dead eyes. And just like follows you as you start walking over to the mountainside away from the cave and starts climbing for I told you I wouldn't be disturbed and these things are not done
So
yet.
we have a camp down below.
I know! It was set in the prophecies!
Soul Man's fucking nuts. I
What
love
was
him.
it?
I feel I missed a really
Okay.
important thing. Who the fuck is this guy?
Some random ass old crazy person on the top of the mountain.
Oh, so the town's crazy guy.
No,
I don't
he's
know
not
if he's
from
part
the
of our
town.
tribe. I don't think he is.
I'm guessing he was there before, because he just said it was part of the prophecy.
Fuck is that guy?
Alright, I'm back. Ow. Welcome back. Fuck, man.
I will
Ow.
keep climbing up. And when I reach a safe space that I can stand on, I wanna check with my sunstone to see where the other half of it is, and did it change from the last time I saw it?
No, both parts of the Sunstone are where they are said originally where they were.
There was only one part in Sunstone.
Oh no, there were two. I have it in my notes here.
Oh no no, I also have it in my notes. I marked it on the map.
Let's see here.
I know the Moonstone is in four pieces.
Yeah, and you have one, so there are three missing pieces for the Moonstone. The Twilight Stone has two pieces, and the Sunstone has two missing pieces.
So he's not counting the one that you have. There's two other pieces. So there's
I'm
three
fairly
pieces
certain I
altogether.
remember only one beam of light being connected from both sun and twilight.
Yeah,
I also
remember
remember
one
only
piece.
one from.
What I remember,
I guess it was.
remember
I
is
guess maybe there was a mistake made.
what I remember is that when you both of you checked your individual stone, it indicated that there were four pieces left. For me, there was only one piece.
Huh.
And
I have three pieces to
as
find.
far as I remember, it was that you weren't able to tell how many pieces were in that direction because the beams were so close to each other.
On Sunstone, I remember only one missing.
So there were three
Uh,
missing, but they're
I'll
all in the
keep in
same
mind.
direction.
Yeah, they're in the same direction. So
It's just Avis that has a problem because they're all in a different direction.
Well, there's no guarantee that all of our stones are split in four pieces.
No, as what I was told, there's only one other piece.
Anyways, I we can always find the other pieces. Not a big deal.
Yeah, we'll find out if
Or I
there
can.
we have enough pieces once we find them.
So what's gonna happen?
I'll keep climbing. I'll just keep.
You reach a plateau, and the sun starts setting in the distance.
Then I'll take my rest. Take my long rest over there and keep going next.
But as you're gonna take this long rest, I will call for today's session if that's okay with you guys, because we've been at it for over 3.5 hours, and I am starting to get hungry and tired. I'd like to call it for today.
yeah, it's fine.
I
Alright.
understand
And we'll
that Pepper needs to get stuff from the oven as well.
I got need to have stuff water.
From the oven.
Yeah, I already have a drawing for the oven.
But the viewers, thank you for today. I hope that you have enjoyed the show, and I hope to see you all again next week, same time. Also, I will potentially in the future, depending if I can debate with the team I'm going to be playing with. But until next time, I hope to see you all, and that again you have enjoyed the show, and of course still will enjoy the show going forward. But till we meet again next time, hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.